Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying for Beginners. Today we're going to tie a lead-winged Coachman. This is a wet fly and this is a trout fly. The hook I have in the vise is 2 extra long wet fly nymph hook. This is a size 14. We're not going to put any weight on it. We're going to use 70 denier black thread. I'm going to start out behind the eye. We're going to bring that down to where they would hang at the barb. If you're tying your own flies, it's a good idea that you bend the barbs down. I have this one bent down. We're going to stop it there and we're going to get rid of the excess. There's no tail on this fly, but there is a tag. And the tag is gold tinsel. This is a number 12 gold tinsel. And it's silver on the other side. So I'm going to tie it in so I can see the silver side. We're going to tie that in. And bring that thread back. I'm going to leave the thread a little bit forward. And you'll see why in a moment. We're going to take this and we're going to wrap this towards the rear. And this is number 12, so you only need about 2 wraps going towards the rear. And then we're going to bring that back forward. We're going to wrap this and make sure you keep this pretty tight. And we're going to wrap this a little bit further than what we need to. And that will ensure that it's tied down, secured pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and secure that. And I'm going to bring my thread back once again. We're going to bring that back to about the position of the barb. I know I'm not quite there yet, so I'm going to just go ahead and give it a couple more. There we go. And there's your tag. You could take a little bit of head cement and put that on there now. I'm not going to do that. The body of the lead-winged Coachman is Peacock Herl, and it doesn't call for a rib. So I'm going to do I have 2, and I'm going to tie these in by the butt, because the butts are a little bit stronger. Leave that tag and tie that whole tag in. And go ahead and tie that tag down. Have a pretty good base there. I'm going to bring the thread back. Bring the thread right back to where the Peacock Herl is. First I'm going to put a little bit of head cement on there. And that will help to secure the Peacock Herl. I'm going to take the Peacock Herl and I'm going to wrap the Peacock Herl around the thread. This will be kind of a built-in rib there. Just go ahead and wrap that. You want to make that pretty tight. And since I have the rotating vise, I'm going to hold it at the bottom and I'm going to rotate the vise. Watch out for that point. And keeping that thread in there really adds a lot of strength to it. Go ahead and bring this up, keeping those wraps fairly tight. You can bring it pretty close to the eye because Peacock Herl is pretty easy to tie down. I'm going to grab the 2 pieces of Peacock Herl, bring that thread up, and then secure that. And break off those excess. Looks like I need the scissors on that. Clean up that head. I'm going to bring that thread back about 1 eye length. I'm going to take a Coachman brown hackle, and this is a really small one. Got this from a cape, and I got it from the side about halfway up the cape. I'm going to take my hackle pliers, my rotating hackle pliers, and I'm going to use this to tie in that hackle. We only need a couple of wraps on this fly. These aren't a heavily hackled fly. 2 wraps is probably good. Go ahead and take that off. And it looks like my hackle tip broke, so I'm just going to grab everything and pull it towards the rear. We want to pull everything to the rear and go back maybe 1 thread width so that the hackles will start to go towards the rear. Now we're going to take our duck quills, the right and the left ones, and we're going to tie them in, or we're going to trim them off so that they stay together when we put them on instead of being splayed out. But first we're going to take that quill, and I'm going to touch the body and poke the point through there, and we'll get the size of our there we go, that one's better. You can see I had 2 pieces, and the second shot made it a little skinnier, and that skinnier one is what I want. I probably pushed it a little bit hard. Go ahead and cut that off. Take the other second feather, poke that through. Now there we have them together. You can see they're nice and tight together. We're going to measure that wing up. I want that wing to go just barely past the body. And now I have them to the sides. I'm going to grip these firmly. You don't want to move your fingers this way because you're going to mess them up. They'll split. So you want to grip them firmly. We're going to take that loose loop, pull it straight down. You see that front pop straight up, and then you know you got it good. And they're on there nice together. I'm going to take the scissors and remove the excess. I'm going to hold them firmly again. Don't move your fingers because you'll split them. Tie off that head. Take my whip finish. Give it a 3 or 4 turn whip finish. Tug that to tighten it up. We'll snip that off. And we're going to put a little bit of head cement on there. Put some head cement on the head. And you can get a little bit of head cement right at the base of that wing there. That will give you a little bit, when that dries, that'll hold those wings together a little bit more. And here we have a lead wing Coachman wet fly. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.